Go ahead.
You're now tuned in to Shugga Mama Radio. This is your girl Shamika Shantel.
And it's your girl Tina Marie.
It's Monday.
Boo.
Boo. You don't like Monday?
No, not after a 4-day weekend.
You like Monday?
We like Monday, right now. We love Monday. Monday is a day to be productive and just set the tone for the rest of the week.
That's true. That's true.
And today was a special Monday.
Why is it?
Cyber Monday.
It was. I was definitely productive on Cyber Monday. I got the best deals today. Did you do any shopping?
I did do some pretty good online shopping today.
Did you get me something? Why are you thinking?
I didn't.
You should have took advantage of it. You should have took advantage of it and got me something. I got you something. That's disgusting. That's disgusting. We on air. Good thing we don't have a camera. I'm so happy that we don't have video today because
I'm a little sick. First of all, let me just explain to the listeners that I'm a little sick. I'm a little bit under the weather. So whether I can't. How can somebody hold that cough and if they sick?
I think you.
I just think you shouldn't cough.
You think I was channeling somebody?
Yeah.
I'm just like, but when I get that cough, that's you. No, I'm just happy that we're not doing video today because over the 4-day weekend, I ate so much. And this morning I looked in the mirror and I saw that extra chin. I was like, who was you? The devil's a liar. I tried to contour my chin. It did not go away. So when you sent me that text, like, no video today, I'm like, oh.
Surprisingly, I didn't really eat that much because you know how when you're so hungover, you can't really taste your food the next day because you ain't drinking enough water.
No, I don't.
No, you ain't never drinking much.
No, I never drunk so much that my tongue stopped working. No, I did not. No.
I had a bit of a hangover on Thanksgiving, so I couldn't really taste my food. So I just said, forget it. And then the next day, when I tried to go back for leftovers, there wasn't much left. I
wonder if Samira is listening right now because she would say the devil is alive because when you got drunk, you knocked on her door at 3:00 in the morning.
That was Friday.
Oh, did you
Thursday or Friday?
That was Thanksgiving.
No, okay, well, that was like 4:00 in the morning. By that time, my tongue started working a little bit, and that's why I was hungry. That's why I knocked on her door.
Okay, I didn't know like what was the time frame, like how long your tongue stopped working. I didn't know. I'm sorry.
It had just started coming back to life.
Oh, okay. So your tongue came back to life, and then you went. Oh my gosh! I hope no one's like just turning in, and we talking about how your tongue came back to life when you went to Tamira's house 4:00 in the morning. We're talking about Thanksgiving food. Just in case you're like,
we're talking about
Thanksgiving food.
Yeah, so I was a little hungover Thursday, during the day, during dinner time. Yeah. And then so by the time Friday, early Friday morning, 3:00 in the morning ish came around, it was coming back to normal because I was really, really hungry. And then when I knocked on my front door at 3:00 in the morning for a plate.
That's just ridiculous.
And she opened the door and she heated. Yeah. Shout out to my boo. Shout out to Mia who fed me. It's like 4:00 in the morning actually. Yeah. I think
she really she was reevaluating that friendship though. I'll tell you that.
Yeah. The next day she cussed me out on Facebook. Yeah. I didn't have any really good sweet potato pie.
Well, I made some sweet potato pie too, and a certain somebody begged me to make a sweet potato pie, and I made the sweet potato pie from scratch. I went out and got 3. No, we didn't come get it. Went out and got 3 cases of sweet potatoes.
3 cases?
Yeah, because I had to make sweet potato like candy. I had to make my sweet potatoes like for my meal, and then I had to make sweet potato pies, and I made 4 pies.
So you didn't get the patty pie?
No, let me tell you something. I would put Patty out of business. You hear me? I would put Patty out of business.
On my own.
I was on my own.
Why did it end this way?
I took those pies to work, right? And I work with a lot of Caucasians, and they never really had sweet potato pie. They had pumpkin pie. They had pumpkin pie. They was like, you can make pumpkin pie with sweet potatoes. I was like, no, honey, it's a sweet potato pie. They ate that pie. I was like, this is so creamy. This is so good. Pumpkin pie normally has a little texture. What did you cook this with? We were taking down notes and stuff, like in this crust. Caucasian. Well, I tell you, I teach them something all the time. All the time. All my Caucasian coworkers, they on World Star now.
They all?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You probably, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a pretty good Thanksgiving. It was good.
Yeah, it was good. It was good. So I have a question for you. Before we actually you're gonna get on my damn nerves. That's what you're gonna do. You're gonna get on my nerves. Before we came in, we were actually talking about grudges and whether or not you're the type of person to hold grudges and how long, like what's too long to be holding a grudge. I personally do not hold grudges just because I feel like we're all human, we all make mistakes, and sometimes if you catch us at the wrong time, we may say or do something that we may reconsider later down the line when we're in a better mood or a better space in our lives. Do you hold grudges, Shamika? Okay. So
no and yes.
I don't know how long this show is, but
I guess it depends. Sometimes I really don't care.
You know what? I don't think so. I'm gonna say no, you don't.
Yeah, because I really don't. Yeah.
I'm gonna say no, you don't.
I don't think nobody is really that
to be honest, I don't think you can afford to hold grudges.
Why you say that?
Because you get on you can get on people's nerves sometimes, so you're gonna need that. You're gonna need that, you know.
So, but this is the thing. I really don't care. So
I know that we know. That we do know. But I don't think I would say you don't. Yeah, I would say you don't. But there's some people in here. Lisa, who is in the studio, says she's hold grudges and that she hasn't held one. 3 years? She hasn't held one for that long. It's only been like a year. She said only a year. Lisa, can you tell us like what happened? Did like somebody didn't return your pair of shoes or what happened? Okay. We're trying to get her a mic because I need to understand how can somebody hold a grudge because I'm gonna forget what you did. I'm like I'm mad at him for something I can't remember what it is. Like I was thinking about that. Like
I feel like my I got a temperature. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I'm sorry. I'm a little sick.
I'm about to hold a grudge. From 7 to 9 o'clock. So I asked Lisa one question. Now she got to unhook a mic.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I wasn't prepared. I am now.
Okay.
Let me just say that it is not so much as a grudge as in a misunderstanding, I should say. And I normally am like a happy-go-lucky person. I let things go under. Mm-hmm. But when you question me as a provider and a person, then I got to check you. So that's where mine is from. It's a personal issue. So yes, I am still warm. I actually saw this person on Thanksgiving. I spoke, and that was it. It's going to be that way until you apologize. And if you don't apologize, then that's what it is.
It's been, you said a year?
No, Easter. Resurrection Sunday, actually.
Oh, you remember the day.
Yeah.
That person may have forgotten.
Oh, no, she didn't.
No.
What happened? Like, no, seriously, what happened though? Seriously, can you?
No, it was something. I really don't want to say. Because I'm kind of mad right now.
I was ready to say, I'm gonna need you to calm down. I'm gonna need you to let go of that mic. You holding it too tight, Lisa.
It's a family. It's not even a family member.
Oh, not anymore because she was disowned.
It's like
she's still a family.
It's like when you
you know the person, you know what happened.
No, he knows what happened.
Can I explain it?
No, you cannot.
No, you can't. You can't put out somebody else's business.
Without revealing any information, I can explain it.
You can. You are very good.
Actually, Diamond is really good at stories. He might.
No, okay. So let me just give you
2 hours.
Yeah, let me get. Yeah, he did a little lengthy. Okay, let me give you a brief synopsis. There was something said about the manner in which somebody felt that I did something in regards to the upbringing of my children.
Oh, see that.
Okay, thank you.
Okay,
you see what I'm saying?
I got you.
You're welcome. That's it. I mean, that's basically what it is. Like, okay, you feel like you want to do something differently, a lot of things can be said because
Please let this man say something. Goodness,
passing the mic.
So people in your family or your family-in-law cannot in-laws, they can't give an opinion on anything, right? So somebody can't say, hey, could people with kids are above opinions of other family members?
That's the position you want to take right now?
I have to take the opposite position of whatever.
It sounds like he's trying to take sides, like on the low.
I feel like he's been wanting to talk about this for a while.
Yeah, I think he has. It's been on his soul. You haven't wanted to talk about it? Okay, so listen. All
Is
right.
it somebody Diamond related to?
No.
Is
I
it,
have no dog.
He has no.
is it
No.
somebody he's friends with too?
No.
I don't know why.
You
No.
don't know? Okay.
No.
It's principle. I'm strictly on principle.
Okay.
Here's the thing.
Gotcha.
Yes, I could have stopped this by just ignoring it, but I'm in my feelings because it's like, why you keep coming for me though? You know what I'm saying? I feel, and this is background information on me because yes, they are my in-laws.
Okay.
And if anybody has these kinds, sometimes in-laws don't fight fair. And I feel like they come for me all the time. That's how I feel. So this is coming from a place of not just, okay, you said this one thing, it's
Like
over the years. And this was the last straw right here.
Edition. You don't know edition.
What is that?
New edition.
Everybody knows New Edition, right?
Is this
We got Bobby Brown. We got Bobby Brown.
Shamika,
We got
is it? Are they logged on to Shugga?
we got Ricky.
Or no?
We got Ricky. We got Mike.
She like Bobby Brown or something?
No, ain't Bobby Brown. It's not Rick.
I was like, where you getting to?
Not Ricky.
See, this is why we
What's
didn't
the
want
other
to tell
one?
the
What's the other
story.
one's name?
Just get to
What am I
it.
leaving out? Oh, Ralph Tresvant.
Are you serious?
Yes. What was that song he had?
Oh.
Sensitivity.
You think I'm too sensitive?
Message.
I think that
When it comes to somebody
Pushing away from the mic.
definitely.
We can't talk to you.
I'm not going to say that you don't have a position. No. No, listen. I do not take that position.
You had to make pretend one.
I can give y'all.
That's not funny.
Make sure y'all go get Diamond's book on Amazon.com.
Yes.
You are not the father.
You are not
Is
the
it called You
father.
are not the father.
Dwayne Diamond K. Williams. Life and Times of a Childless Parent. Hey, listen. No, I
No,
don't.
we did serious. No, seriously.
No, people probably think
I like
that's a
that.
joke.
People probably think that's a joke.
Oh yeah, right.
No,
No, this is
seriously.
book.
Diamond K.
It's actually a good book. I read it.
You are not the
I have a
father.
copy. No, listen. Okay, and I can be sensitive. I am, but again, I'm not taking away from people that don't have parents because, like I told you, and like I would tell.
That don't have parents.
I mean, they don't have kids. I'm sorry. Like I told you,
I got kids.
just because you're not biologically somebody's parent does not mean that you don't impart on their life. Okay, so I'm not taking that from whole situation. So, and I don't want to take up y'all show with my foolishness, but this is why.
No, I'm
saying-
concerned about Diamond because he really is into this subject and this.
Because he likes to start stuff. That's why I didn't even want to pass the mic.
I understand.
Okay, but
I
anyway,
understand.
yes, I will just pray for me. That's all I can say. Just pray
I
for
would
me that I'll be
definitely- I would pray for
over it.
you
Because it's not even that serious. Because life is too short.
I
would
think no,
definitely say
because
that's a grudge,
I would be beyond pissed if somebody questioned my
Yes.
parenting. However, I would not hold a grudge
Okay.
because I know what I'm doing.
Right.
And at the end of the day, as long as my child is happy, then I have no reason to take what you're saying and give it any value. Plus, the people I find that I can handle the people that are constantly coming for me and that I know that are going to come for me better than the ones that I don't like, that I'm not expecting. If it would have came from my mother, that thing would have cut deep. If it came from somebody that's just always coming from me, I'm like, oh, here she go again.
But that's a good way of thinking about it.
I would laugh like,
Okay.
you are really, amazing. How do you find enough energy to find all these negative things to say about me? I would find it amusing. I have a person on my job who does not like me, does not like me. And for some reason, I have no idea why. I think it's because I'm underqualified for my job, but yet I'm the best at my job. I work in sales and my numbers are always good and So and we work at sales. Everybody knows what you're making because
right. It's like a
it's like competition a little bit.
Right.
And because of that, she's always finding these ways to throw me under the bus, and it's to the point where it's hilarious. When I walk past her, sometimes I go, I'll make like bus noises or something like that, or so, or I'll even say that like it, like I don't know. I can't do it right now. You put me on the spot.
Don't put her on the spot.
It's too much.
No, don't make the bus noise.
Why can't you just let somebody? Like,
He just don't. I won't let anybody get out. No, they don't make noises either.
Like when like the door open. I can't do it. When the door
open.
Like, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. This probably would be better if she did it, but she don't want to. It's all.
Okay, so I'm
yours was like just a backup.
My advice would be this day and age, life is too short to hold grudges.
Yeah, you're right.
Keep it moving. I don't got time for it.
True.
Let it go. I bet you feel better. Just try it.
All right, y'all.
Fake it.
I'm a woosai.
Speak to her.
Okay.
No, just like, you know what? I would say, like, you know what? You really, like, a long time ago, I know you probably don't even care, but, that really got to me. But I'm cool.
So you never said anything to her about the situation? It's just a grudge?
My husband holds grudges. Oh my gosh, my husband! I can eat his last piece of sandwich. He gonna bring it up. I swear, we have an argument
about the last sandwich.
A month later, he gonna be like, and then when you ate my last piece of sandwich, you wasn't saying nothing. I'm like, dang, you ain't even like. He don't even tell me that he was mad about the sandwich. It comes up a month later when you ate my last piece of sandwich. You wasn't complaining. Then talking about I don't ever do nothing for you. You ate my last piece of sandwich. Remember that Easter? I ain't say nothing there. But he holds grudges, and I tell him like, how can you keep all these things in your back pocket and wait for something to go wrong?
Right, just to pull out that card, the sandwich card.
Pull out that card, I do.
Well,
throwing your shot, bringing out old stuff.
I initially, when I addressed the issue, I probably went about it the wrong way. I took I didn't take the big girl side. I asked her outside. That probably wasn't the best option.
Oh. Okay.
But initially the outside.
It's her.
That's her.
So you was like, you was like, can you meet me outside for a minute? I need to talk to you.
Yes.
You said you didn't do that?
No, I did.
She wanted to talk. And then she had this.
Yeah, and I didn't have this. And initially,
you take your earrings out?
I didn't.
Okay.
I came straight from work. That's even worse. But anyway, and now that I'm looking at it, I was like, dang, I'm representing my company because I had my scrubs on and everything with an emblem on it in the middle of the street. Then, okay, initially,
it be the best fights.
I wasn't even trying to fight, but when I was trying to get my point across and she was trying to get her point across, it was like nothing. So to answer your question, nothing got solved because it wound up being a shouting
match. So then
match.
You definitely should forgive because you owe a little bit of apology too.
I did. I did not apologize to her, but I did apologize to the people's house. It was. I apologize.
You destroyed. Oh my God, this is getting deep.
No property or people were harmed during this fiasco.
That's what your lawyer told you to say. That's what it sounded like.
No, I'm just well learned. It was a resurrection party. Jesus, I'm sorry. I do apologize.
Oh my Lord. Jesus. He did not come back.
I know he did not. He did not get on the cross and die for that.
Let me tell you.
Listen, I apologize.
He
got at me, and he had ran, honey. He was yes.
So do not make Lisa mad. She don't even
Resurrection Sunday.
She don't even care if we try to celebrate. If Jesus came back, she will call you outside.
You was so sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't mean to take up y'all time.
What was it?
No, it wasn't at church. It was at my in-laws' house. Yeah. So, see, and I didn't
even as you saying it out loud, you realize.
Yeah, I feel bad about the whole situation. So I did apologize to themselves. Yes, I did not. And that's why I asked her to come outside because I didn't want to bring that to them. But the whole family followed. So yeah. So then so sorry. Yeah. But yeah, but now thinking back on it, I feel kind of like, okay. So thank you for your time.
I'm glad we had this little counseling session.
Yeah, thank you.
Listen,
Yes,
if you want to call in and weigh in on holding the grudge,
oh my
if you need to,
or not fighting on Resurrection Day, or
no advice.
if you just want to sit in the all the prayer warriors, call in. we need you.
404-436-1277. Make sure you grab a friend, text them, Instagram, DM, something. Tell them to log on to Shugga Mama Radio on radioonfire.com.
Tag your person.
A couple things. Make sure you cast your votes until December 10th for the Baltimore Music Awards. It goes down December 10th at the Charles Theater, right down 7 p.m.
Oh no.
The venue change?
Charles Theater was that, what was that, last year or this year? That was this year? No, yes.
Okay, so it's
Log on to BaltimoreMusicAwards.com.
Log on to
Yes.
Baltimore. Okay, there we go.
But it's right there.
All right, so
Today we have a special guest in the building, Tevin Washington, who will be here with us shortly, talking about his project, Meet the Homeless, which is an art exhibit inspired by homeless people.
That's what's up.
It's a really dope project, I think.
it is.
And I don't know if Tina want to say a couple of words because he is
In the
family to
building.
Tina.
Okay.
Yeah, and he's my ex-favorite cousin. Yeah, he used to be my favorite cousin. I don't hold no grudges. He just got promoted. He just got
I heard
promoted.
about that.
Yeah, he got
I
promoted.
heard you said X before.
Yeah, he's my ex-favorite cousin. But yeah, the project is really dope, and when we come back, I guess we'll talk more about the project and let him, give you the details and talk to you about his inspiration behind the project.
Again, make sure you log on to radioonfire.com. Keep it locked. Call in 404-436-1277. We're live. DJ Nitro is in the building.
He just walked in
He
the
gonna set the
building.
mood.
Yeah,
With some
Nitro
R&B.
is the man.
Nitro is the man for being late. He's worse than you.
Worse than
But,
me?
yeah.
It's official.
No, this is his first time. This is your first time late.
No, it's not his first time being late.
What are you doing?
Yeah,
This kind of work.
it's dirty. Oh yeah, it's dirty.
Okay, so you get paid
that's
today.
nice.
He has to
That's
change
nice.
So see, in the spirit of not holding grudges, he is off the hook. So
I have to thank Nitro. Lisa, you should thank Nitro as well.
Thank Nitro for what? What are we thanking Nitro for?
Because
for being here.
oh look, I can tell a story. I can tell a story why Nitro set up. No. You hooked her up indirectly. She don't even. You didn't even know it.
You wait a minute. Wait. What happened? It went down in your DM, Nitro.
It went down. It went down in no.
It went down in
No.
DM.
Can we?
It went
What
down.
happened?
It went down on Green Mountain.
Lisa.
No. But it went down on indirectly.
Oh gosh, why y'all letting
Y'all messed up my story. No, not the DM.
Listen, Diamond.
It went down to the MM.
We gonna tell them about it when we come back. Keep it locked. Shugga
MM.
Mama Radio.
Mingle Monday.
Keep it locked to Shugga Radio, please.
Shugga Radio.
Shugga Mama Radio. He just threw me off.
That's all I do.
I'm trying to cut everything short because he's taking 2 hours to tell a story.
You take forever to tell the story.
They calling me out.
And it wasn't even.
They
It
calling
wasn't
me.
even a story. I still don't know what happened. What happened?
Okay, so we went to so we're on commercial. So we went to Mickey. Oh.
You're now tuned in to Shugga Mama Radio. This is your girl, Shamika Shantel.
And it's your girl, Tina Marie. And with us, we have Tevin Washington, who is my ex-favorite cousin. No, he's my cousin, and he's here with us today. He's going to talk about his project that he has going on. He has an art exhibit called Meet the Homeless, and it's going to be at
Bowie State
Gallery.
Mm-hmm.
So, what was your inspiration on well, tell us about the Meet the Homeless project.
It's basically I wanted to meet the homeless around Baltimore because every day I used to go to school and I would drive down Martin Luther King Boulevard and I would just see homeless people like on every single corner. So I just was like, I wonder what that story is, and that's just how it came about.
That's pretty dope because most people look at homeless people and they think that they put themselves in that situation or that it would never be them because of where they are today. So it's pretty dope. So how did you start it? Like, how did you start the project? Were you nervous? Were they receptive? How did you
Nah, I started this summer and I just walked up to random homeless people and just started talking to them, gave them food, of course, and then we just started talking. And after we were done talking, I just asked to take that picture and that was that. Some of them said yes, some of them said no.
So to the people that said no, were they like offended or what?
I mean, but prior to that, we had good conversations. So they were real comfortable with me. So they just like, nah, I really don't want to take a picture. So I couldn't force them to take a picture.
Right.
Yeah.
So does the project include all photography? Are there any videos of your discussions with any of the people that you talk with?
I have pictures hanging up. It's my digital work, and I actually have a video too.
Okay.
That's planned in the gallery. So.
Okay, so when give us a little bit information about the gallery hours. When can anyone come and view your project and your work?
Yeah, the gallery is at Bowie State University, my school. It's open Monday through Thursday. Anyone can come. Monday hours are 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Tuesday is 10 to 5 as well. Wednesday is 10 to 4. Thursday is 10 to 6. Friday we're closed.
Okay, but the actual exhibit is Thursday. The reception for the exhibit is Thursday from 6 to 8. And anyone is invited. Is there like a fee to come in or?
Nope, anyone can come. No fees. Light refreshment served. So yeah.
So what do you want people to take away from the exhibit? Like, what do you want them to leave, thinking about your work?
I just want them to know that every homeless person you see is not like what you think. Not every homeless person is a drug addict or they suffer from alcoholism or anything like that. Some of them are there because family members died. They got fired from their job. There's some things that they can't even control. And nobody in this world is exempt from becoming homeless. God forbid that happens to anybody, but it really can't happen to anyone.
That's definitely true. Now, is like during the process of doing your project, was there one particular person that you met out in the streets that touched you the most? You don't have to give up any names or anything, but is there one particular person that was like your favorite?
I don't really have a favorite, but the one I talked to the most was Christian. You can read about him at the show. But he told me he was out there for 17 years. He just got Section 8 housing too. He was out there since he was 17 and he's 34 now. So
wow.
Just to hear that somebody was out there for that long is just crazy. I couldn't even imagine.
Now, can you give us a little bit of insight on Christian's story? Like what got him to that point? And do you know, can you tell us about how he got through the 17 years of being homeless?
Yeah, he told me like the first few years was rough, of course, just like I expected, but he said that over time you just realize that that's what it's going to be and you just got to put up with it, So
what got him to the point of being homeless?
He didn't really want to share that with me. A lot, just like a lot of the homeless did. They didn't really want to share it with me, but that's how his story went. But he said he was in good spirits because he knew the KFC manager, so they would come around and like give him chicken and food like that. He knew a lot of people that would bring him breakfast, and everybody got along out there. So that's a positive side about it.
So that was actually leads me to my next question. So I would think or maybe assume that, being homeless for such a long time that you probably had your share of war stories, or like, are they territorial? Because certain homeless people, they sleep. This is their area. They sleep under this bridge, or they sleep over this event every day. This is my spot. And did he talk to you about any stories like that, or do they pretty much get along or respect each other?
Yeah, they all respect each other's space. They all had their tent set up in certain spots, and they all respect each other. So this guy wouldn't come over there because that's his area, and vice versa. So there's a lot of respect out there for each other.
So I know the city recently, they did some type of project where they put up a lot of fences to block homeless from sleeping in certain areas. So how were they able to cope? Or do you even know, like, if they were able to cope, or were a lot of people displaced because of that?
Yeah, of course. I mean, to this day, actually, when they moved them from there on Martin Luther King Boulevard, it's actually still people there. Like my poster said, they clean the area on Tuesdays and Fridays. So every other day they out there just trying to live until they're told to move.
Okay.
Now, I know that there are a lot of people in the city that is a little bit reluctant to help or give to homeless people because they're just not sure if they're truly homeless or if it's fraud. Did you speak with any of them regarding people that are posing as homeless people? How do they feel about that? Did you speak with it? Did you ever ask them, like, how do you feel about, you have people posing as a homeless person, so you have you that's really and truly homeless, but yet you can't really get the help that you need from people on the street because there are some people that are out there that that just does it for an extra couple of bucks and can go home to a 3-bedroom house and sleep comfortably.
Yeah, we never really touched bases on that. But if it is people like that, I don't know why you would even want to put yourself in that predicament to even pose as a homeless person when it's actually people that are really living that life right now. So I don't know why anyone would even.
Yeah, I knew of a guy who was a neighbor to a friend, and he panhandled for a living. He had a nice home, nice car, and he panhandled for a living. And he asked him, he said, "Well, why do you do something like that?" He said, "Think about it. Think about how many times the light changes in 15 minutes." He said, "In 15 minutes, that light can change about 20 times, and I'm guaranteed to get $5 every time that light changes. So I'm making $5 a minute. You have people out here making $5 an hour." He said, so, and we pulled out a lot of money on him and said, "So I can go out and work for 3 hours and make more than you would make all week." And that's what he said. And I never thought about that way. Like, if you're at a busy intersection, let's say I think this particular guy he was working on, and I don't want to discourage anybody from giving money to any homeless people in this intersection, but he was working on Northern Parkway and Falls Road. And this was years ago, so I doubt if he's there. But if you work in a neighborhood like that where you have, all types of people coming through because of the highway and because of, Falls Road, they have, nicer houses in the area. And if the light changes and you guarantee at least at the minimum $5 every minute, and it's just there are some people like that will do stuff like that, but it's sad. But I hope that everyone, I know that there's I always bring up church in the show, but there's a scripture my pastor told me about in the Bible, and it says that and do not quote me on this because I know I'm going to mess it up. I'm not one of those people who can quote scriptures that well, but it says that when I needed help, you fed me. When I needed clothes, you gave me clothes. And when I needed money, you gave me money. And this is Jesus talking about when he came back. So now when I see people in the corner or at the intersection, there's a homeless guy and he has a sign, he needs money. It burns, it's like I get this feeling inside, like, oh gosh, that scripture comes in my head, like, God dang it, let me give him my last $2. Because most of the time I'm gonna eat it anyway. I'm gonna get a bag of chips or soda. So, I feel obligated now to give to the homeless. You know, even if and what they do with it, that's their concern. If he decides to go get a bottle of whiskey, or you know, or whatever, a pack of cigarettes, that's on him. But I did my part. So, so can you give us a little bit more information about how people can, like, if they're not able to attend the gallery, if they can find some of your artwork, and you know how they can find out more about you and some of the work that you do?
Yeah, you can follow me on Instagram, Tevin D Washington.
You don't have a Twitter? You tweet?
Yeah, I tweet, but that doesn't have anything to do with,
Oh,
with my
okay.
art.
The tweet is for the what's up
That's
now.
my personal life.
So if you go on his Instagram, you like what you see, maybe you could tweet him.
I mean, you could follow me on Twitter, but I won't really be talking about my art too heavy on there.
That's
What you want to talk about?
Just stuff, you know, music, whatever.
Ratchetness.
No, I'm not ratchet, so
Okay.
no, I don't talk about that.
So the actual reception for the project Meet the Homeless is this Saturday.
No.
It's
This Thursday.
this
The
Thursday.
gallery, the exhibition actually opened today. It's open today until the 11th of December, and the reception is this Thursday.
Okay, this Thursday from 10
6 to
I
8.
can't read that.
She need her glasses.
I'm sorry.
For people who don't know, Sugar Mama does wear glasses.
Really?
I'm sorry.
Really?
I'm sorry.
The reception
Don't
is
hold grudges.
December 3rd, 6
Okay,
to 8.
December 3rd, 6 to 8.
December 3rd, 6 to 8, and it's at the Bowie Gallery,
Yep.
Bowie State Gallery, and they're open Monday through Thursday.
There you go.
So you can find out more information, or you can hit him up on his IG at Tevin D Washington.
Yep.
Or, you know, if you want to talk about some other things, you can follow him on Twitter.
No, the project is called Meet the Homeless. So if I was to come on Thursday to the reception of the art exhibit, will I be able to meet anyone that is inspired your project?
Hopefully. One of my friends, Akeem Griffey on Instagram, he actually started a project called Baltimore Beans. He would just go around Baltimore and meet random people. On Instagram, he would post their pictures and say what they were talking about. When I saw that, I was like, man, I want to do something like that. So it was that and a mixture of my favorite photographer, Gordon Parks. He did a project with the Fontenelle family. Where he was just living with this poor family, and the pictures I saw was just crazy. You would have to like look it up because I don't want to go too in depth with that. But I was inspired by those two artists from my exhibition.
So from this project, what did you take away from the homeless? Is there something that you can share with everyone else that they may have shared with you? Something that can help them out as far as being homeless, or just some inspiration? Is there something that you took away from this whole entire project?
Yeah, I really took away that they're not all like drug addicts and liquor heads, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's really the main thing. But it's really some cool guys. Now, don't get me wrong, it's a lot of course, it's drug addicts out there, of course, but not every last one of them. But I learned a lot from them. They were in good spirits. Of course, they wanted like money and food, but to be out there for so long and be so positive, it's just amazing.
Definitely humbling.
It's amazing.
And when I saw Meet the Homeless, now I want to share something with everyone listening. Now, for me, it was like a split-second thing, so I just can't imagine what someone else goes through on a day-to-day basis that was worse off than me. So I was I was a homeowner, and because of the really big storm that happened a couple of years ago, it condemned my home. Mm-hmm. And so I moved into an apartment until I figured out how I was going to do the renovations on the home from the snowstorm. So somebody broke into my home, and where I was living at, it was like nothing but Caucasian and Koreans and people like that. And these were all like I lived in between a doctor and a lawyer. So when somebody broke into my apartment, they just automatically assumed I was bringing the worst into the community. Mm-hmm. So they asked me to move, and I had to move out within 30 days. And just to remind you, this happened because someone broke into my place and took everything that was of value in that apartment.
Right.
So then I was asked to move out in 30 days. Now, before I moved into that apartment, somebody had broke into the one I was living in prior to that on Christmas Eve. So it's like, okay, I can't really move anywhere within 30 days because I just up and left when somebody first broke into where I was living at before on Christmas Eve, 2 months after I moved in. So I got this on just a wing and a prayer. I got this apartment on a wing and a prayer. So it's like, where I'm gonna go in 30 days that somebody's gonna let me in. And I had this on, I had this situation going on with that apartment. And then I had this, I broke the lease on the other apartment. So long story short, I ended up finding a place, but I wasn't able to move in time that I had to move out. So I had to move everything that I own on a U-Haul and live off of a U-Haul for a whole entire week. And
that's crazy.
My mom's house was over. It's like my mom's house was packed. So it's like some days I would sleep in a living room. She didn't have a living room set at the time, so she just had like a recliner. So some days I would sleep just sitting up in a recliner just to get some sleep. And then some days I spent the night at my friend's house who had a 2-bedroom apartment, and she had a day bed that didn't have a mattress, so I had to make a mattress out of comforter. So this is what I went through for a whole week before I even was able to move into my place. And let's not get into the fact that the week that I had to be homeless was the week of my birthday. So
that's crazy.
I mean, so it's like every time I see that situation, like before, I was one of those people that didn't want to give to somebody on the street that I saw with a sign, because I'm like, well, I heard so many stories of people pretending to be homeless that really weren't. But me going through that situation, now every time I see somebody that's homeless, I really do think that could be me. And that could have really been me. Like I could have been closely on, I came close to being on the street. I really did. At least for a week, I really did come close to being on the street. So every time I see somebody now, and that was 3 years ago. So every time I see somebody now, I'm always giving, no matter what I have. Like a lot of times I don't carry cash on me. So if y'all looking to get something now, you won't. But if I do have loose change on me, I always do. And a lot of times I'm a little chunky. Y'all seen me. I always got snacks in the car. So if I'm not giving up money, I got a snack. No, seriously. Always keep some.
They take the snack, right?
Yeah, they take the snack. Like one day I was coming from Select Lounge. I stopped at 7-Eleven. No, I shouldn't tell the story. I had stopped at 7-Eleven. I had bought two $4, and they $4 francs. Or they
I
well, I bought one too many. I was a little. You know how you be drunk and you just buy stuff. So everything that I brought, I end up taking a bite of one hot dog, but I had like a whole bag of junk. The Lay's, yeah. So I end up just giving everything besides what I bit off to the guy on Martin Luther King and Franklin. I think that was.
Mm-hmm.
That was one night. But that's just something I do on the regular now, because like I almost was in that situation. But now it's just like, my advice would be to anybody, don't worry about what you think may be going on in their life, whether they're truly homeless or not. I feel like you should definitely just give, because you just never know who you're riding past that really actually might need it.
Yeah. There's nothing wrong with giving either, regardless if they're
especially
really
if you're able to.
Yeah.
$1, nowadays $1 don't get you far. And most of the time, if you have $1
water,
where you get your bottle of water?
You can get a bottle of water for 7 for 99 cents.
Well, $1
Some
don't.
waters off the street.
I don't buy those waters off the street because I remember that time they filled it up with toilet water. Remember that time? It was on the news when they found out them kids were filling up that bottle with toilet. Anyway, so yeah, $1 can doesn't get you very much. So and it can mean a whole lot to somebody who is on the street and who needs it. So You know, if you see somebody that needs help, whether they be homeless or not, if you know a friend or family member or somebody who needs help, you know, help them out, you know, because if you're in a position where you're blessed to give, you should be giving, and you'll definitely get it back. You'll definitely get it back. So we need to help the homeless. We need to help the people. You know, we need to be preventative and help people who need help now, so that they won't end up in that position. We just need to help each other. And
Can I share another story about that too?
No, you can't.
Thank you. Well, when I was out shooting the homeless, this one guy, my guy George, that's his name. He told me when he was out there panhandling. This was in the summer too. He was out there panhandling, and he made about 70 cents. And the guys on MLK was selling waters for $1. So he went up to the guy like, "Can I get a water? I'm short like 30 cents, but can I get a water?" He just was like, the guy said no, he needed his money. And I'm like,
Wow.
30 cents mean that much to you that you can't like spare that?
You lose 30 cents. You lose 30 cents easily. You know,
That's crazy.
if I drop a nickel, I'm telling you, I'm fat. If I drop a nickel on the ground, I'm thinking of, you know, I'm gonna think about whether or not I'm gonna bend down and pick it up. I might leave that nickel there. So for somebody who won't give somebody a bottle of water because they short 30 cents, a homeless guy that's short 30 cents, you won't give him a drink of water?
Yeah, and that was when I first started shooting. So when he told me that just inspired me even more. And I'm just like, man, it really ain't no genuine love nowadays. So I wanted to, you know, show love, genuine love, I should say.
I was just gonna say, it made you get a water.
No. I mean, I gave him one, but that wasn't the reason why.
But you know what, man? I'm gonna
You
give
didn't
you
even smile.
because your
I
jokes are
keep
not
waters
funny.
in my trunk.
Is there any plans to putting your work online?
I don't really want to put the actual works that are featured in the gallery online because I really want people to come out and see it. But the day before the reception, I'll throw one of the pieces out just to show people what I'm working with.
Now, is everything or is anything for sale?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Everything in the show is on sale. Half of it will go to the homeless. So that's what I'm getting out of this.
Is there like family discounts on it?
Not at all.
He just said that half of us going to the home.
Well, then y'all need 20% off of his head.
Man, we might could do something. But half goes to the homeless.
Or if I pay full price, can you get me a pair of boots for Christmas? With the profit that you make.
Let's focus on the homeless right now.
But okay, so what are the price ranges?
No, it's all the same. $125 each piece.
Okay. And I seen your work is right. Good.
Oh, thank you. That was a long pause. I was waiting for.
I was trying to find the right words. I was trying to find the right words to explain it. I'm gonna come back, so I'm gonna give you a better word than good. Let me think about it. I'm trying to get away from using.
It's inspiring.
Thank you.
It is inspiring.
I'll take anything positive.
You capture good moments. I will say that you capture some pretty cool moments. Because I have a picture that you did. What?
He didn't get any of me at the wedding. Like all the ones that I saw. You didn't want to. You didn't see that there was like a little turkey thing hanging or like.
I'm sure I took a picture at the wedding.
He did the pictures from my wedding. If anybody hasn't caught on yet, but that's a good.
Yeah, that's all.
Thank you.
It was a black and white joints, right?
Yeah.
Some of them black and white.
Yeah, a picture of me. I look like a princess. That was a.
Yeah.
Moving on.
No, he did not airbrush it.
That's what I'm saying. He could have hooked me up.
That picture was not airbrush.
I was made up.
What you mean hook you up?
Yeah, I didn't even edit that one like that.
I stole my stuff for a couple of weeks. Y'all gonna give me that credit to the airbrush. That was malnourishment. To have me snatched like that.
Yeah, crazy.
All right, Tevin. Once again, give them the rundown on the project Meet the Homeless, where they can come view all of your artwork.
Yep.
Come
at Bowie State University. That's my school. Gallery hours, Monday, 10 to 5, Tuesday, 10 to 5, Wednesday, 10 to 4, and Thursday, 10 to 6. Friday, we're closed. The reception is December 3rd, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m.
Not Saturday.
No, not Saturday. That's on Thursday.
And they can follow you on Instagram at Tevin D. Washington.
Yeah, don't forget the D. Tevin, like Tevin Campbell. The letter D.
D like Denzel.
Yeah,
And then
it is
Wash-
Denzel.
I know.
I like Denzel. Tevin D. Washington on Instagram.
All right, make sure y'all keep it locked. Shugga Mama Radio. DJ Nitro mixing live. Tina wanted him to play. Oh, I really was in the mood to hear some R&B, but because we was talking about the homeless, Tina, you wanted him
I just
to
feel
play.
like we shouldn't be talking about the homeless and then go on to some R. Kelly bumping. Right. It's just, huh?
Whoa,
We won't? Not
not
yet.
yet.
All right, let's give us a moment to like phase into it.
All right, so
Let's
she
go right into
wanted to
it.
go into some inspiration. There you go. Shugga Mama Radio.
Because there's nobody else that can do the things you do. Forever, I'll be there for you. So when you feel the need to love, let me be the one you're thinking of.
Welcome back to Sugar Mama Radio. It's your girl Tina Marie.
Shamika Shantel.
She's in the corner, half dead. I think she's sick. She has a fever, and I think everyone in here has a virus now. And so, again, I'm soliciting all our prayer warriors to pray for us because Shamika just infected the whole entire room. She's balled up in the corner. She has the heat on. You have the heat on. It's everyone in here is sweating. It's ridiculous.
My feet still feel like they sitting on ice.
Okay, well, I mean, you don't have to kill everybody in the process. Thank you, Lisa. Lisa just turned off the heat.
No, she I'm getting VIP treatment over here. I have the heat on my feet.
So you ever, anybody out there, you ever just like want to go out and look for a new best friend? Like you want to start like going out and being sociable to see if you can find new friends because the ones that you have not working for you, no? Anybody? No?
Me.
Yeah, so I'm the only one.
Me.
I'm the only one that, I'm the only one. We the only ones that have that problem. Because I said every year when I get my income taxes, I'm going to go out and get me a new friend.
We're going to get out looking for a new best friend and find each other again.
Right, because there ain't too many people that's going to put up with either one of us because we're a little rude.
No, you rude. I'm not rude. I'm a nice person.
Shamika, should I start bringing up? Should I start bringing up stuff? Should I start bringing up stuff?
No.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm the nice one here. I may be blunt, but I'm nice.
Oh,
I'm the nice person. Don't you? Diamond said it was true, and I agree with Diamond. I agree with Diamond. Said it was true.
He was on his phone. He wasn't agreeing with you.
Anyway.
But see, you like cigarettes.
So we're back. If you were listening earlier, we were talking about grudges, and we were speaking with Tevin Washington. He was talking to us about his project on Meet the Homeless. If you have any questions for us, please call in. The calling number is 404-436-1277. Again, it's 404-436-1277. The phone lines are open. If you have any questions for me, myself, if you want to know why Sugar Mama coughing all in the mic, if you want to know why Lisa holding grudges for a year and calling people outside on Resurrection Day.
I did the dad. I did not cough in the mic.
Okay, she did. If you have any questions for Tevin Washington about his Meet the Homeless project, feel free to call in. Again, the number is 404-436-1277. Don, I have a question for you. How's your thing going? I don't want to call it little. How is your
shade?
I'm like, that could be a bus if the bus back up.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
You don't want to talk about it?
Back up. No, I'm hear the question.
So why you say after we got on the bus before you even heard the question? I thought you knew what I was going to ask. I was going to ask about you're running for city council, right?
Oh, I thought you saw something.
I was going to ask you.
Look, stop it.
No.
But why you call it a little thing?
That's why I took it back. That's why I took it
I
back.
thought he was talking about that. That's why I thought how you little thing going. Like, that's the rude shit I be talking about. That is rude.
You're the only one who took it. She's the only one who took it there. Took that and then ran with it.
What are you talking about, Shamika Shantel?
You're the only one. You're the only one.
But you guys read every little thing that you say. Because Tina, you'll say something and then try to make it seem like you being nice, but you rude. How your little thing going? They want to try to make it seem like she's sincere because she asking about it.
I'm dead serious. And that's why I took it back before I could even complete the sentence. Didn't I say, I'm sorry, I don't want to make it seem like a small thing. I'm sorry. And I went back and
Are you rooting for one of my contemporaries?
No, I am not.
So you rooting for me?
No, I am not until I get the facts. I'm not just no voter that be voting for people they know. Or
I'm gonna vote for you.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
I got some questions for you, first of all.
But if you ask about my candidacy, it is going fine. So I'm running for city council in the 8th district, which is where I grew up. So I mean, a lot of people are surprised. Some people, I was getting, emails like, okay, so what you got, a new mixtape coming out? You making some new music?
So I mean, when
Tina
you
talked about your suit on your campaign picture.
Huh? What's that?
She talked about
my suit? Okay. Okay. I figured she would. That's what happens.
She's rude, and y'all think I'm rude.
Is that rude? What she just said?
It depends on what you say.
That's just ridiculous.
Okay.
That's ridiculous.
Tina is going to make jokes about me because
I'm funny.
that's what she does. That's what she does. Yeah.
I made fun about my son's suit because he had all the pieces on.
Diamond, can I ask you?
I didn't have on all the pieces.
Not
You
you.
kind of did. But Diamond,
Diamond,
how can what is your plans for? Do you have any plans for the homeless in your area, the district that you're running for?
You asked me, do I have plans
Yes.
specifically for combating homelessness in the 8th district?
Yes.
I'm putting together something, yes.
Okay.
Because it is, I mean, this is something that plagues our entire city, but yeah, definitely. Absolutely. A lot of people are surprised. A lot of people are surprised that I'm making
But you have
a.
to talk like this. You have to go like.
I can do that. I definitely can do that. A lot of people are surprised that I'm making a jump into that. A lot of people look at it like that, but I've always been into politics and things of that nature. But I just didn't have. It just doesn't come up in the club. You know what I mean? So I wasn't.
That sort of thing doesn't.
Exactly. So I wasn't able to really bring that part out.
It's like, hey,
He's infatuated with.
Yeah, they playing a new Lil Wayne. How do you feel about your current company?
Exactly right. They're like, okay.
Most people don't know what district they live in.
That's true.
I don't think don't worry, he's not. You don't live in his district.
What's the 8th district?
40, 12. I think we're 12 because everybody like, is that why everybody like fuck 12?
Girl,
Oh my
God. This is why I often think about getting me new friends.
Hopefully that will affect your book.
No, I don't think so.
Do not have her out campaigning with you.
I'm just saying. Is that why?
No.
I'm just trying to figure out where everybody get 12 from.
It's just like 5.
I know it's
like
the police,
another
but
word
is
for
they
it.
screaming for 12 because it's the police in our district?
They're trying to go outside.
Okay, I got you.
So everybody else said.
You get it now?
Yeah, I get it now.
Skirts are coming next.
Okay, got you.
They're all wearing dresses next.
No, but we were talking about
Tevin. I can go to politics.
Tevin.
I don't know.
Tevin D. Washington. Homeless. What are we talking about?
No, we're just chatting if you don't mind.
No, but I
is-
did want to say that we were on break and we were talking about our experiences or our encounters with homeless people. And I just wanted to share that everybody that's on the corner asking for change is not really. It just because you see somebody, it's just like you see a black man in a hoodie and you think that they're a criminal. You can't just assume that just because somebody is on a corner asking for change, they have nowhere to live. They just may need change for food or something like that. They're not really homeless. I just want to, put that out there, put that in people's heads that just because you see somebody, asking for change, that doesn't mean that they are homeless.
So can I speak on this?
What?
Can I speak on this?
Yeah, sure. That's what happened when you give them.
Okay. So you have no way of knowing, right? You have no way of knowing if the girl that you meet is already pregnant. You don't know.
Remember, you running for city council.
But you don't know. So, but here's what I am. I'm a real person, right? So I'm an outsider of politics, right? But I understand the mindset of the average person. So one of the reasons why I'm the best person for city council in my district.
Do you have like that politician music?
Is because I'm coming at this from the standpoint. What are you doing?
I'll give you like some.
No, I'm coming at this from the standpoint of the average person.
Okay. So
with that being said, homeless people, some are homeless, some are not. You have no way of knowing. So when you give, you just have to give from the heart, and that's it. You can't think about he's going to do this or that. You just have to do it.
Right.
Right. and that's it. And if they do something wrong, what we deem as wrong with it, it's out of your hands. You give from the heart if you can give, and that's what you do.
There you go.
My opinion.
No, that's a good one.
John McCain, you running for city council, District 8. There you go.
And
that's why you would get my vote.
Thank you.
because you represent the
Let me just say, we have, I want to get a perspective from someone that we have in the studio today. One of my favorites, Razek, who is a rapper from Baltimore, DMV. You have that mic right there. So I just want to, you've been sitting here listening to us talk about the homeless, and you've heard about Tevin Washington's Meet the Homeless project, and behind the scenes, we've been talking about our encounters, what inspires us. Can you just weigh in on that from a rapper's perspective? Because sometimes y'all think a little different. I'm not even.
I just don't like to be put in that rapper box. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know,
so,
but
so I'm gonna come from an entertainer's perspective.
Okay,
How
there you
about
go.
that? There we go.
There you go.
So it can be broader. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So, well, I mean, like to touch on what you were saying. When you saying just like seeing a black man with a hoodie on. Everybody profile from time to time. If you see somebody on the corner on Northern Parkway, Martin Luther King Boulevard, and they asking for change, you're gonna assume they homeless. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's your decision. It's up to you out of goodness of your heart to help that people. Just like you, it be times I might not have no cash on me, but I'm a fat boy in a skinny body. I had might have some fruit, something like that, and I give it away. I'm still giving. You know what I'm saying? Water, whatever the case. If I ain't no cash, sometimes if I got cash, I give it away. Here you go, try to help out the best way I can. You know what I'm saying? But, I just wish they had more programs and different things for homeless people or people of need that might not necessarily be homeless. But, it comes a time when a lot of people, they might have a hard situation, might be down bad for a minute. But, the whole thing is about persevering. So hopefully, we can create some programs with my buddy right here, the newly elected city councilman, you know what I'm saying?
The 8th district.
Yeah. Oh, I ain't want to repeat that. But, okay, from the 8th district, that we could probably create some new programs and stuff to get people on their feet so they can persevere from whatever situation they in, and so they won't be homeless. You know what I'm saying? I know you can't help everybody, but you got to start somewhere with something. You know what I'm saying? Even if us artists, us entertainers out here start throwing some of these free shows, and we'll free on account of we not getting paid for it, and give back, donate to some shelters or whatever the case, instead of these janky promoters out here trying to trying to make every dollar.
Come with it.
You better come on now.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta give
Bring
back,
it.
because at the end of the day, you get what you put out there in the world. So
better
if
preach.
you sitting there, with closed pockets and what I'm saying, rolling past certain people on the street or whatever the case, that really need help, and you got all this hatred and in your heart and all that, then you ain't gonna get no blessings in return. So bottom line for me, I just wish it could be more programs so it could be a start somewhere for people to get back on their feet, especially with the healthcare and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So
Tevin, was that something that came up when you was doing your research and meeting and talking with people, that they wish it was more programs and resources for homeless people?
They all just want to help. That's the bottom line.
Yeah,
Whether that be food, money, a job, they just want an opportunity to get out the streets.
Yeah, and it's sometimes your help doesn't necessarily have to come from the state, the government. It could come from somebody, and sometimes we need to stop looking for the city or the mayor to provide the help when we are all capable, or those that are fortunate and blessed enough are all capable for providing the help, whether it be a job, whether it be, I seen some little boys on the corner asking, can they wash the car, and they had to be no more 10 and under, and
with the
squeegee, yeah. And they're out there, and the first time I was like, nah, no, it's okay. You know, I'm rushing. You know, not discrediting them. I was just rushing, but I noticed that they were out there faithfully.
Yeah.
And as a parent, you think, gosh, they have to be in a really messed up situation for their mom or dad to allow them to be out there in these streets, especially in Baltimore City. It's dangerous for you to be in a corner in the intersection and, you know, out there all day long with the squeegee, you know, trying to make money. And, you know, you never know where your help is coming from. And I don't think that somebody in his position knows to go to the state. You know, sometimes you don't know what you don't know. So we need to just be able to be that help that we think is needed, you know.
And it all be so technical. If you try to go to the state, then there's certain criteria, and it's like it's always so technical, because if you try to go to state or get some type of assistance from the city or something like that, you got all these criteria, you got to meet these certain situations and all that. Like, some people don't even have the mindset to know half of the things that you got to qualify for and stuff like that. So,
and they are overwhelmed when they go to the people who need the help, and they go and fill out the paperwork. May have not filled out the paperwork. You're talking, you know, you have like a 55-year-old lady who may not even have a high school education, and they go to fill out the paperwork, and they're asking these questions and tell you to come back, and I need this document, and they may be overwhelmed, or may not have someone that's going to keep taking them back to, you know, these different agencies to get the help that they need. So, you know, sometimes we have to, if you're in a position, we have to be the help that we see that is needed. So,
and speaking of which, I do want to let everybody know that this Saturday I am partnering with Lord Mo, April Diva Styles, Tato's mom, Fresh's mom, Hershey Black, Foxy T Baby, and a couple of other young ladies. We're all getting together, and we're going to do a hat, scarf, and gloves giveaway this Saturday from 12 to 4. You can drop off hats, gloves, and scarves all week long. The drop-off locations are 817 North Howard Street, 2610 Francis Street, and 2441 East Monument Street. And again, if you have any hats, scarves, or gloves donations, you can drop them off at 817 North Charles Street, 2610 Francis Street, and 2441 East Monument Street. And we will be getting together and going around and giving people soup, hot chocolate, and giving them scarves, hats, and gloves. We're keeping you warm on the inside and out. So I'm definitely looking forward to that this Saturday. And again, please, if you have any donations, feel free to hit me up. I'm on Instagram at Shugga Mama. You can email us, suggamamaradio@gmail.com. We definitely need those donations. And it's all about sacrifice. I mean, I really wanted to get me 3 bundles of Diva Glam, but I went and bought hats, scarves, and gloves. So it's all about sacrifice. I'm just saying. I really wanted that. Did you see that Black Friday sale? Lord. Y'all missed the sale. Yes, y'all missed it. See. But anyway, but it's definitely been.
Why are you looking at me, Nitro? I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to, I can't.
Listen, I made the sacrifice. I made a wonderful sacrifice.
You did.
To not get 3 bundles of hair, and I put it towards getting hats, gloves. No, okay. Is it going to be free?
No.
Is being nice all natural human hair?
Yes.
Oh,
virgin hair. Yes.
Yeah, nice price.
Yes, it's really good. Shout out to April Diva Styles. But thank you, Tevin, for coming through.
Thanks for having me.
Shugga Mama Radio. Meet the Homeless Project at Bowie. You can go and visit the gallery all week.
Up until December 11th, Monday through Thursday. Reception is December 3rd, 6 to 8.
And for more information, you can hit them up on IG at 7D Washington. All right, so I guess we're about to get out of here soon because I'm feeling sick.
Tina, you cannot be feeling sick that fast.
Yeah,
Tevin was close to me. Do you feel sick?
Yeah,
Nah,
he does. You didn't say you were warm. You
hot.
were warm. You got a fever, so thanks.
Nah, it's just hot in here. That's all.
It feels good to me. my feet is actually still cold. And y'all, you sweating? Why you
A
rolling?
little bit. A little bit.
It's time to get out of here because they complain about it's hot. Nitro, you hot? You might be sick.
I'm ice cold.
He got an ice factor, my heart used to
So thank y'all for tuning in. Sugar Mama Radio. Make sure y'all log on every Monday, 7 to 9, Diamond K time.
That's like 7:30-ish to like
Yeah.
9:15-ish.
Oh, so I was on time.
You
It
was.
was.
Church.
Make sure y'all log on to BaltimoreMusicAwards.com. Cast your votes. Rafik, aren't you in one of those categories? I think you are.
Uh-oh.
Actually, I'm not.
Uh-oh.
No.
I saw your name somewhere. It's not.
Nah.
And John is looking around like
Nah.
Make sure you cast your vote. BaltimoreMusicAwards.com.
I'm not
Next
either.
year, y'all gotta make sure y'all nominate my guy Vic. Oh, Nitro needs to be on there next year too. DJ of the year.
I won't be on that.
Why?
Because honestly, it's good to have, but I don't need a trophy for somebody to tell me I'm doing a good job.
That's right.
That's the Sugar Mama Radio DJ team spirit.
You're doing a good
You're
job.
doing a great job.
You're doing an
Nitro.
excellent job. So Shamika, we were supposed to have like a welcoming party.
Yeah, that's
Nitro.
this month.
Okay.
I have one. We gotta figure out one.
December.
No, we get
Yeah, I was
probably
ready to
next
say
week.
that's
Probably
that's
next
not
week.
really
Next
December.
week.
It's December tomorrow.
Next week.
Yeah.
You need a welcome party to let him know what he's doing.
No.
That's not what we're talking
No.
about though.
Welcome to the show. Official welcome.
Yeah, it's an
Official
official
welcome party.
welcome.
Where's it gonna be at?
Here on the show.
On air.
Oh, that's slick. I like that.
Where were you the last?
I don't know where I'm at.
So for those who don't know, DJ Nitro is our official Sugar Mama Radio DJ. He mixes live every Monday on Sugar Mama Radio 7 to 9. So if you want to hear DJ Nitro, just tell your friends, your homies to log
I got
on.
some emails about Nitro too. Take requests.
Yeah, that's I got
Instant.
I got
It's
some.
nice. Yeah, it's
Nitro.
nice having a DJ in here because I can say, "Ooh, Nitro, play this song," and he plays it.
He really likes y'all.
He really
I would be
plays it.
complaining if it was me.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't jump tempo,
really-
but I jump tempo. So he was like, he just
Yeah,
When
he
that,
did.
that day you went in on the club music, the all Baltimore show, when we played Baltimore songs and didn't get club music. Oh my goodness, my phone was going off. Like Nitro is rocking.
wait till the 19th. What's the 19th?
Oh my
Oh, the
god.
Paradox Reunion.
Is it the 19th for the 18th?
It was the 18th.
It's the
I got a
18th.
whole
Y'all
phone
going?
that I'm waiting.
Yeah, we going.
I thought we was doing something live. I thought we were gonna do something live.
I'm waiting.
Are you? Can we do
we
that?
can do
Can
that.
you do that?
Live from the
Tina,
corner.
I'm waiting. Tina, you want
The corner of what?
Live from the corner in Paradise.
Girl, you was a
corner.
vibe.
Our corner.
Oh, the corner
Y'all gotta
inside
get y'all shirts
Paradise.
Corner
made.
inside
I thought you talking about the corner outside Paradise. Because there was some good memories outside.
We getting shirts made.
I'm not getting a shirt with Ass Incorporated.
You need to get one made.
Yeah, do that.
If I'm putting June Bug on the back of the shirt, you gonna put
And JB.
you gonna put Ash Incorporated on the shirt.
You gotta
They
take
might
all the way
kinda
down
joke
there.
me
Take
this
all the
time
way back
around.
there.
We going
They got kids. Well,
I might get joked this time around. Like I made it through.
So thank you for tuning in to Sugar Mama Radio. Thank you for tuning in to Sugar Mama Radio. It is 9. Look at that. Oh Lord, it's 9.
Look at the time.
We got a log off. We got.
no, I wouldn't know YouTube back in the G.
Yeah.
Sound like a sitting down.
Sub is definitely
It
the
was
one. Thank y'all for tuning in. We gotta get out of
We gotta
here.
get out of here.
Sugar Mama Radio every Monday 7 to 9. This is your girl Shamika Shantel.
This should go Tina Marie.
We out of here.
You see?
I will give you this.